Hi there, this is Beth from the Sterling Public Library, and I have a new book that I want to talk to you about. It's this one. It's called Take Me With You When You Go, and it's by David Levithan and Jennifer Niven. And we don't have this book at the Sterling Library, but Dixon has it, so you can put it on hold. And it's a pretty new book, only a couple months old, and I've really been looking forward to reading it. So I'm going to read you the first line. Dear B, I am not mad at you, I don't blame you, but I do think you owe me an explanation. It's written as an email. So this is one of those books that's written entirely in emails. So I know sometimes that's cool and sometimes it's not. It really works well for this one. So the story is about B, who is 18, and her brother Ezra, who is, I think, 15. He's like a freshman in high school. So they live with their mother and their stepfather, and they are physically and emotionally abused by them. And they pretty much have only each other to rely on. Well, one day, about 3 months before she's ready to graduate, B runs away and she leaves, and she doesn't leave a trace. She doesn't even take her phone with her, so she can't be tracked. She doesn't leave a note, she doesn't leave anything. Her mother and stepfather are very angry, and Ezra says he doesn't know anything about it because he didn't know anything about it, but as soon as they leave, he knows where to look. So he finds an email address written on a scrap of paper. And so he starts sending emails to this email address that B has set up. And so most of the emails throughout the whole book are emails between B and Ezra. And through those emails, you find out what their life was like and what happens to B after she runs away and what happens to Ezra as he's left behind. I really, really liked this book. I loved the relationship between B and Ezra. As I said before, they really had each other to rely on, and they have a really good relationship. I liked both the characters, both B and Ezra. I think they both really grow throughout the book, figure out who they are, what they want to do. You know, obviously they both have a lot of baggage to work through, and they work through a lot of it in this book. Anyway, it's just really, really good. I was a little worried when I'd started reading it that might get dark and kind of gritty, but it doesn't. I mean, it's not a heavy book, but it's a really, really good book. Anyway, good book to read. I don't have another book I want to talk to you about, but I do want to talk to you about a program that I do that maybe you may or may not know about. So I try to do a monthly young adult subscription box for any patrons who want to. Well, if you would like to do it, you have to be a patron of our consortium, and you have to be at least 12 years old. So I have a form that I keep at the library here if you want to fill out, and it's got your name and contact information and what kind of genres you like and what kind of things you're interested in and other things that you like about books, or maybe some of your favorite books that you've read. And then I go from there and I pick a book that I think you'll like. I try to go for the newer books because they're books that you probably haven't read before, but sometimes I throw an older one in there and hope you haven't read it. What I do is I put it in a box, and I have these nice white boxes. I put the book in there, and I throw some other fun stuff. You know, I don't know, it could be bookmarks or candy or gum or stickers, or I don't know. I've got a lot of stuff that sometimes I throw in there. And so when you get the box, you come and pick it up at the library. The book is checked out to you, and you do have to return the book in 2 weeks, obviously, but you get to keep all the rest of the stuff in the box. And then if you would like to do it again, I try to do it about once a month, then I want you to return the box. So you do need to at least put your name on the box so I know it's yours. So if you get one and you like it, you can decorate the box however you like it. That's why I made them white. Put your name on it, and then put it back, and I'll fill it up again for you the next month and give you a call. So like I said, we have forms at the library that you can fill out. And if you want to do that, you do have to be, like I said, you have to have a card in our consortium, and you do have to be at least 12 years old, but you can be an adult also. The books that I pick out are always young adult, and I am going to try and put a form on our website. If I do that, I will put a link to it in the video notes. All right, that's all I have for you today. I will see you next time. Bye.